every person has one thing in common, and that's it, that we're gonna die. So today I'm probably gonna eat my last meal. This is basically a truth or dare games where I'll be answering a random generator question, and every time I refuse to answer or cannot answer, I will eat this, which is red hot chili pepper. Yeah, and we're gonna do this until this is gone, which means it's either gonna be a lot of pain for me or a lot of questions or both. So let's get into it. What are you interested in that most people haven't heard of? I don't know. I'm pretty open about everything that I'm interested. Maybe food. Yeah, I haven't really. I made only one shitty video about making a pancake, which you can't even call that food. But I really like food. I really like creative food. I really like healthy food and stuff like that. So, question two: what's the worst movie you've ever seen? I don't know. They would be a fucking bunch of them at the rock bottom of the pit. So I don't have a worst favorite movie. But since I can't answer, I will take a bite of this. It's really, really juicy. Really, really. Why did I? Why did I ever? Who's a? Why? What is one of your favorite smells? Clean, fresh, cold air. It's not really a smell. It doesn't always smells like something, but I like the coldness that fucking goes from here and here and all the way down here, and all this part all the way to her lungs is cold, which is the exact opposite of what I'm experiencing right now. What's your earliest memory? It's when I was like 3, 4 years old, and I was laying in a baby thingy, and I was looking outside, and it was sunny outside, and I was just chilling in my baby car. Yeah, that's the whole memory. Who inspires you to be better? If you want only one, then we have PewDiePie. Because PewDiePie is the real reason I have YouTube. Pretty much. I wouldn't have YouTube without PewDiePie. I would never be there. I would be somewhere else. I don't want to think about it. Let's go. What's your go-to dance move? That, I guess. I don't know. What's something you wish you figured out sooner? Nothing. I think the timeline of my life is perfect. This question is basically saying that what would you change? And I wouldn't change a thing. Everything is amazing. Maybe I wish I knew. What talent would you show off at a talent show? I have no talent. Oh. It's so juicy. No. I don't I I don't know if it's better to chew it or to just swallow it. Because if I swallow it, I feel the fucking spiciness in my throat. If I chew it, I feel it in my mouth and in my throat. What are you natural at? Questioning? Something that I don't really that I don't really see in other people is that uh, I question a lot of stuff, especially when it's something related to me or that would is gonna change the way my future is gonna look. I question it a lot. Even if I haven't questioned this enough. God damn! If I haven't made, even if I made a decision, I still question it because it needs to be questioned. Yeah, as I was saying, people just think shit how it is. I don't really care why it is. What I do is just straight up question it. Uh, oh, unless I do something like this. I kind of like to make short decision that will affect how my life is gonna look short term without questioning, because that is adventuring like this shit. But whenever there is something like important or interesting, or like for no reason, like it has no effect if I question it or not, I like to question it. What's your favorite piece of clothing you own? Can you even? I don't know if you can still call this clothing, but this is one of the PewDiePie shirt. The only PewDiePie merch that I ever had. No, I have the Tsuki one, but Tsuki is not like PewDiePie. PewDiePie themed. This one is PewDiePie themed. Yeah, I have two Tsuki. I have one shirt Tsuki and one the long sleeve wool Tsuki with the turtleneck. But this one is the best. And why is it framed in a fucking picture? I spilled a super glue on it, and the only good part of it is the one that you can see in the front. The rest of a fucking t-shirt is destroyed. So I keep it like this on a wall and hope that one day PewDiePie will release new merch again so I can buy it. But until then, this is the only thing I have. Pancakes or waffles? Pancakes, but not American pancakes. American pancakes pretty much equal to fucking waffles. They're really doughy. Maybe waffles are less doughy. I like the European pancakes. The kind of like crepes, but it's not crepes. It's a European pancake. Those are different. What's an unpopular opinion you have? I have so many unpopular opinions, but for me they are popular, and I don't give a shit what you think about those. So I'm gonna have to eat this, and I hate it that I'm eating a question like this, but I cannot come up with one unpopular opinion. Breaks. Let's get it over with. That's too big. Oh, I can spit it. I'm not a pussy. Swallow, swallow. I mean, bite. Bite, 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 bite. Bite, 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 bite. Please, don't torture me. Oh, I have to use my nose or also, also, or else I will suffocate. If you lost all your possessions but one, what will you want it to be? Well, if I lost all of my possessions but one, by possessions, I consider a clothes as well. I guess I would want it to be some big fat fucking piece of cloth that would prevent me from freezing. My possession is my money as well, right? So I can't just give everything away and buy new stuff. So it would be my coat, my winter coat. I don't really care if it's summer. I would just go out during night when it's not that when it's not that hot. It would definitely be my cloth, because with my cloth I could possibly employ myself, or I could sell the coat, buy more clothes, and then do something with the clothes without getting arrested to make money and gather my possessions back. So yeah, it would probably be my winter coat. If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be? I would be a chill pepper so I can torture people the way chill peppers torture me. If you could live in a book, TV show, or a movie, what would it be? I can't think of anything cooler than Harry Potter, so it would be 100% Harry Potter. Have you ever had a terrible house guest? If so, what happened? All the guests are terrible. And what happened? Well, they've been there and I couldn't lay on my bed, watch YouTube, and do my shit. There's not one more terrible than the other. I guess the most terrible one is the one that stays the longest, but I don't remember that kind of stuff, so yeah. What uncommon thing would you like to see become more common? It is pretty uncommon where I am right now, but I guess it's becoming more common in the world, and some people like it, some people hate it. I would like everyone to have a YouTube channel. If you had to wear a hat for the next week, what type of hat would you choose? Next week? I thought you were gonna say for the rest of my life. For the next week, I don't really care. I would just, If I have to sleep in a hat, it would be a swimming hat because I guess it's the least annoying one. If I can put it down while I sleep, it would be a cowboy hat for sure. If you could change the color of one thing, what would it be and why? Just once? Color of one thing? I would change black color on all the emo kit clothes. The hippie colors. That would be funny. What's something that you find difficult but you think in your mind it should be easy? I'll just eat this again. That's a small piece, I believe. Which is funny because it feels like chili pepper is sweet at the start, but then the shit started. What's your opinion on nabs? Everyone should do them. Everyone should have them. If you don't have naps after lunch, what are you doing? If you don't have nap after dinner, what are you? How do you even live? Just go take a nap right now. You don't have to watch this. You know that, right? What's something in your fridge right now that should probably be thrown out? If you ask me this 30 minutes ago, I would have a straight up answer. Future me would have a pretty clear answer. There's a lot of cheese that I don't eat. Nobody, my roommates don't eat it, but it's for some reason it's there. Nobody knows who bought that cheese, but it's there. Nobody wants to eat it, but it's there. Nobody wants to throw it out, but someone should. If you knew the winning lottery numbers, would you keep them to yourself or share with others? I would make a YouTube video about them, just telling it to all of my fucking viewers. And I would see which one of them will become a millionaire. That would be amazing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sitting on this chair, hopefully a better chair. I would hopefully be rich enough to buy a more ergonomic chair and not this piece of crap. And talking to cameras. Yeah. Talking to cameras about something that I think about. Just like right now. Is that too weird? I feel like what I'm doing right now, I can do forever. I can do it my whole life. I can do it every day. And I would never get bored of this. What did you recently learn the hard way? I cannot answer the question, I just realized. You know what that means? The last piece of chili pepper. That was the last questions that I couldn't answer. I already forgot how it feels. I know it's terrible, but I cannot possibly memorize the flavor of this chili pepper in my mouth because it's too fucking strong. And memory that strong would be torture of it by itself, which means I do not fear to eat this because I do not remember how terrible it is. What am I talking about? Anyway, the last piece. Ah, it's kicking in. Give it some time. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you very much. So much for watching till the end. You're the legend. Hope you enjoyed it. I might do something like that in the future. Again, probably never, because now I know how it feels. Yeah, most surely never. And yeah, I did this for 100 special. So thank you for 100 subscribers as well. It took us around a year or two, but if I counted only active days on YouTube, it was less than a year, which is kind of crazy. I would never think of hitting 100 subscribers. I never thought of getting even 50 subscribers. Like, that's so many people. 50 people probably could not fit in my room. 100 people definitely would not fit in my room. That's a lot of people just subscribing, which is blowing my mind. So yeah, thank you everybody, every single last of you. If you have any questions like these to ask, drop it down in the comments of this video. I will answer it in the next subscriber specials or another video based on what kind of question it is. And that's it for today. Bye.